everyone, this is Lydia from Dragonfly Gardens, and today I'm going to talk about setting up your herbal apothecary, herbal medicine chest, and the big 6 areas that you need to have in your apothecary. The first place is to have a place to store your like dried herbs in your jars or however you're going to store them. I do that in this closet and I'm going to get into closer detail. The second place is for like miscellaneous ingredients like your oils like clays, like waxes, all of those types of extra ingredients. Then you need a processing area to like when you process and macerate your tinctures, your infused oils, oxymels, and then you're going to have a place to store all of your complete products. And then you also have containers, like empty containers that you need to store. So that's 5. And the last thing is like your herbal library. So I'm going to take you around and show that. In this cabinet, it's I guess 5 foot tall. But this was my very first cabinet that we had, and I had it. We bought it years ago to store like extra dishes and things like that, and like platters and things. Well, eventually I got rid of a lot of that stuff, and I started to use it as my herbal apothecary, and it was okay for like the first year. But as I got more herbs and more other ingredients, I had to take over a lot of cabinet spaces in my kitchen. And then when we moved here into this house, I knew that this room was going to be my library, my herbal room, my back pantry. So I called this my prepper's room because that's where like all of, like you need information, you need extra food, and then I also have my herbs in here and all of those extra ingredients that you need. So we're going to go around and take a closer look at those areas, and just to give people idea and go big, because a lot of people think, oh, I just need like one cabinet or one little shelf area. Yeah, that's only going to last for a very short time, because the average person is going to need probably at least 50 to 100 different dried herbs, and then you're going to need all kinds of other things to make ingredients to make these products too, especially when you get into your own herbal skincare and making soap and just all kinds of things. You got to have you need more items to do all this stuff with, so you got to have a place for all of that. So when you start out, think of the biggest area that you can use. It could be a walk-in closet, an extra bedroom. If you have a basement and you can stick things down in there, that's great. If you have a really big kitchen, that's even better to have all of this actually in your kitchen. I wish I could have all of this in my kitchen, but unfortunately I can't. And so we just need all of this, great space in your house for today, self-reliant people, homesteaders, gardeners, whatever. But I'm going to turn the camera around and show you these places a little bit more up close. In the closet, this is like your first place that you really want to be concerned about is storing your dried herbs and all of that. I do not like these shelves. I'm going to get a different shelving unit, but I have like all kinds of dried herbs. Like I said, you're going to need, 50 to 100 different herbs that you're going to use. And these are pint-sized jars. All kinds of goodness in here. I'm going to just put like a shelf across the top there, like all the way down. I think it'll be a better situation. So here in this cabinet, I have several different things that I'm going to show you. This is this is my first place that I started storing things for my herbal apothecary. So we're going to take a look inside. On the bottom, I have like extra oils like almond oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba, There's some other ones down there. And then I have some like activated charcoal, some clays, some like beeswax is down there. I have coconut butter. I'm sorry. Yes. And cocoa butter, some other like things like that. Up on this shelf, I have like powdered herbs, lots of jars. I went a little crazy. I do not recommend this. Buy only what you need. They do not last forever. And then extra salves that you make, extra infused oils, extra tinctures and things, some essential oils, little items there that I've made, some hydrosols, band-aids, and some other goodies. You got to have a place to store all of those items. Another thing that you need is a place to store like empty tins. I have different sizes here. Over here, in the first one, I have canning lids and bands. The one there is soap, and the one on the bottle is amber bottles and things like that. You're going to need to have. And then, of course, empty jars. Lots of empty jars. I have vodka up there and Everclear. And then I have, like some oils and things. But you use empty jars for all kinds of things. You use it to store your herbs, for processing, making things, to, uh, whatever you need an empty jar for. You need to have a lot of empty jars. I don't drink, but my daughter used to, and that's how come I have some alcohol bottles there, because they're pretty. On to another area. So here, and with my root crops, I have some jars that I'm processing. I have St. John's wort and some other things. I also have some vanilla beans to make vanilla and things like that. So you need a place to process. I do not like this system. I want to get a shelving unit just for processing items for the 4 to 6 weeks or however long that I have been doing that. So in here, and this is an island in my kitchen, and this is where I have like tea blends, and it goes all the way across with lots and lots of different tea blends, and just you just need a place. I just like to keep them in the kitchen. I also store my finished tinctures and oxymels and syrups in the refrigerator that I like to take. So I came back into my prepper's room, that I call it, and just to conclude this video. So as you can see, you need a lot of space, especially if you're going to be doing this for a while. I started my herbal journey back in the fall of 2015. I started with learning herbs. I bought a class from Rosalie De La Forêt. I came across Heidi through Ultimate Bundles, Heidi Villegas, and Chris Diesel, and lots and lots of other people. So your knowledge will grow, and as your knowledge grow, you're gonna purchase more herbs or grow more herbs, and you got to have a place to store all this stuff. A lot of people like to think, oh, I'll just get one little cabinet, or I'll just use one cupboard in my kitchen to store everything. That's going to work out for a little while, but think big. Again, if you have an extra closet, an extra bedroom, take it over. Just dream big, and you're going to learn all kinds of great goodness.